Welcome to my art critic video presentation featuring the Impression Sunrise painted by Claude Monet in 1872, a post-impression of a masterpiece that embodies all the elements of art and principle of design. Impression Sunrise is an 1872 painting by Claude Monet first shown at what would become known as the Exhibition of the Impressionists in Paris in April 1874. The painting is credited with inspiring the name of the Impressionist movement. Impression Sunrise depicts the port of Le Havre, Monet's hometown. This act of expressing an individual perception of nature was a key characteristic and goal of Impressionist art, and it is a common motif found in Monet's paintings. While Impression Sunrise and Monet's artistic technique fell under harsh criticism at the outset, Monet's masterpiece gave birth to a new movement and created a revolution in the world of art. When I look at this Impression Sunrise landscape painting, this work of art presents a focus on the calm feeling of a misty maritime scene. Slightly below the center of the painting, a small rowboat with two distinct figures floats in a bay. The early morning sun is depicted rising over the foggy harbor with ships and other various boats at port. The shadows of the boats and figures and the reflection of the sun's rays can be seen on the water's surface. The artist in this painting incorporates a palette of mostly cool, dull colors into the painting with blue and grays, but also includes splashes of warm colors noticed in the sky and the red-orange sun. This usage of a noticeable bright color draws attention to the main focus of the painting, the sun. Numerous vertical elements can be found throughout this hazy landscape. To the left of the center of the canvas, a four-masted clipper ship enters the harbor, while smokestacks of steamboats fill the atmosphere. Cranes and heavy machineries can be detected to the right side of painting. The emissions of the factories, ships, and machinery mix with the early rays of the sun to generate a sort of beauty that is both surprising and seductive. Impression Sunrise is a slight sketch, almost certainly completed on the spot in a single sitting, depicting the harbor at Le Havre as the sun rises over the cranes, derricks, and masts of the anchored ships. It was actually painted in one sitting by Monet, standing at a window overlooking the harbor at sunrise. The only evidence of life is the lazy action of the oarsmen in the most sharply defined part of the composition. The most obvious characteristic of Impression Sunrise is its immediacy of execution and the way it captures just one perceived instant. The forceful, clear shape and strong color of the sun provides the keynote for the work, with a dense, muted pale blue surrounding it, providing the opposition of complementary colors which enhances the brilliance of both. The effect is a dynamic balance in the which the reflection of the sun in the water enlivens the scene. For while it is a poem of light and atmosphere, the painting can also be seen as an ode to the power and beauty of a revitalized France. The representation of the Le Havre, hometown of Monet and a center of industry and commerce, celebrates the renewed strength and beauty of the country. The aim of Impression Sunrise was not to paint a realistic view of the harbor. Instead, his style of painting suggests the impression he felt while looking out the window and at the view. My opinion of Claude Monet's Impression Sunrise is that to impress how the beauty of the sunrise is to feel the fresh air in the bay with some rowboats and that you can see. It is an iconic masterpiece that successfully and skillfully embodies all the elements of art and principle of design. It is beautiful and it can be your stress reliever and as a creative work of art. Thank you.